So I'm here a day early, as promised. 37 weeks and 6 days. So close to 38 weeks. Like 7 hours. So, yes, not a great deal has happened since last week, to be honest. I haven't really done much of anything. I did have a physio appointment again on Monday, which was a little better. I think it's only a half-hour session, but because last time, you know, he had to get the background, that probably took 10 minutes. I only had a 20-minute session, so it seemed really short. But this time it was quite a lot better, and I felt I got more out of it, which was good. But yeah, the hips have felt heaps better since I stopped exercising and started doing the sort of stabilizing exercises that my physio gave me last week. So I do them every day, and yeah, so it's been much better during the day of moving. Still at night when I'm lying down in bed and rolling over side to side, sometimes it's quite painful, especially when I first get in bed. Just the lying down and the weight on the hip that's, I don't know, on the bottom, I guess, because I'm lying on my side. So, yeah, that's better, which is good. What else? Yes, on Monday night I was watching television, bouncing on my exercise ball or birthing ball. So I find it quite easy just to slouch in the couch. So I thought best I get up, get on the ball, do some pelvic circles and see if I can't get this kid to drop or engage. I don't know if it has or not, can't tell. I don't even know what to look for. I have noticed that the kicks are not as high and it's not getting its foot stuck in my ribs as much. Actually not at all, they're kind of a bit lower, so I'm hoping that it's gone down a little bit. Honestly though, without the doctor telling me or an ultrasound, I have no idea. I don't know if I can't really tell if it's got the belly's lower or, yeah, I'm not that observant, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I was bouncing on the ball and all of a sudden I got these really, really strong stomach tightenings and cramps, and they were quite painful, and I had to kind of breathe through it, and I thought, okay, let's just time these. And I had about 5 that were 10 minutes apart, so I got 5 in an hour, and I stopped bouncing on the ball, and they fizzled out. Good. I thought that was the real deal. I was getting really excited, but not to be the case. So yeah, just that motion, I guess. So I've been on it pretty much every day since, trying to get some more going and hopefully maybe bring on later. It has been stinking hot here. Okay, it's been like 30 degrees. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, sorry, no idea. But it's not hugely hot, to be honest. For me, I feel like I am sweltering. I feel so hot. I get hot flashes all the time. I get the nice sweat moustache going on as well, which is good. Very attractive. And I'm just freaking hot all the time. I'm just having showers because I haven't done anything. I'm just sweating from sitting down or drinking a cup of tea. If I drink a cup of tea, it's like, it's on, the sweat. Yeah, it's pretty. Anyway, so last night it rained and it has cooled down a little bit, but sun's back out and it's quite humid again. So that was short-lived, but it did provide a little bit of relief for a few hours, which was nice, and a nice cool night sleeping, the window open and the fan on to help. But yeah. So that's about it. My mum gets in tonight in like 4 hours. I cannot wait. I'm so excited to see her. I bet she's going to feel like hell coming off that horrible, horrible flight, or the 2 of them. And yeah, anyway, I'm just really excited to see her. So Yay, get to go to the airport soon. That's about it for this week. My symptoms, burps, there we go. The hot flashes, I mean, obviously it's not menopause, but geez, can only imagine what that is like. And I felt like standing in front of the freezer, or sitting in front of it this week a lot. I was out and I bought these ice blocks just at the shops when I was doing my grocery shop, because I didn't think I could make it the 5 minutes home without having one. They were disgusting. It has these gummy worms frozen inside it. Ew, it's just the nastiest surprise. But anyway, so it cooled me down for a little bit until I finished it. Yeah. So hot flashes. Still got the sneezes. The sneezes have been actually a little bit more this week. SPD, as I mentioned before, it's getting better, but I just wanted to throw that in there because that has been one of my main symptoms or discomforts. And the heavy chest feeling, I'm getting that a lot more, and I don't know if it's accompanied with a contraction because I'm generally lying down when I feel it, and I feel my stomach and it's quite hard, but that could be where the baby is. So I just feel like struggling to breathe. But then there are the rest of them, the frequent urination, which is a joke. Like, if I'm going out, I have to make sure that I've gone about 3 times before I walk out the door, because I know as soon as I get out the door and start moving, I'm going to need to go again. So even if I sit there and it's like 2 drops, I feel like I have to get those 2 drops out, because within 5 minutes it could be like a 30-second pee. So that's fun. But they're about all the symptoms that I bother mentioning. Cravings and aversions. I've not really had any aversions. Actually, I had an aversion last night, just eating in general. My husband wasn't home, so I didn't have to cook. And I was just like, I'm so not hungry. I do not want to eat. And I thought, I'll just wait a little bit longer. Got to 9 p.m. I'm like, I better have something, just purely for the kid, because give it some nutrients or something. But I'm just, yeah, so I steamed some broccoli, zucchini, beans, peas, and had a can of tinned salmon. But I ate about half of it. I just couldn't do it. But I was fine to fit the ice cream in after. That was good. Got my calcium then. I just wasn't hungry. So that was an aversion. Cravings, just anything cold, I guess because of the heat. Ice blocks, water, Gatorade, anything freezing cold is what I've been after. So that's that. Do I miss anything? Yeah, just like, living a normal day, waking up, not freaking out and stressing out about every tightening or cramp, or when I go to the toilet, every wipe, is there any mucus plug, bloody show? There's nothing. I've got nothing. There's no signs whatsoever. But of course, every check, just like, oh my God, is it? No, there's not. I'm driving myself a little bit nuts. So I just need to chill out, because if I don't these next few weeks, 2, possibly 3 or 4, will go really, really slowly. So I just need to chill. My weight, I don't know. My weigh-in is on Thursdays at the turn of each week. I will put a thing up and let you know tomorrow once I've weighed myself. Probably the same, maybe a little bit more, I don't know. I wear the same things, but they're stretchy tights, so I can't really tell. There's no stretch marks, my rings are on, labour signs, just the more frequent and stronger Braxton Hicks that I've been getting. Good sign, some sort of progress, since there's no other signs I'm getting, so that's all I've got to go on. Hopefully that just continues to pick up and I can go into labour soon. That would be nice. Kind of like to go early. I've said that a bunch of times, but yeah. And I'm into astrology, not as much as my mom, but I'm having a Leo, since it's going to be in July, end of July, early August, or August. So it's a Leo, which I'm not stoked. So all I can hope for is that the moon sign is a good one. Now, if it's born on the 5th, 6th or 7th of August, it's a double Leo. No, cannot have that. If it's born the 29th and 30th of July, it's a Leo with a Taurus, which is better. I'm a Capricorn with a Taurus moon, so that's a bit compatible, and my husband is a Libra with a Leo moon. So the Leo will match him. I'm hoping the Taurus will match me. If it's late and I have to be induced, I'm hoping the 15th, 16th or 17th, because it's Sagittarius moon, which is a nice moon. Any of the other dates I'm not really interested in. So we want the 29th or 30th of July, or the 8th, 9th and 10th. No, is it? Yeah, the 8th, 9th or something is a Cancer, Leo with Cancer, which was my dad was a Cancer, so that would work. Or the 15th, 16th, 17th of August. Yeah, I know, a bit nuts, but that's okay, that's me. I think that the star signs and the traits are quite accurate, so that's important to me. So yes, we either want a Cancer moon, a Sagittarius moon, a Taurus moon. That's about it. Okay, so I've been pretty happy, except for the day when I thought I had Braxton Hicks, like before, when I thought I was going into labour and woke up the next morning to just having to make breakfast for my husband again, just a normal day. But movement has been good. There were 2 quiet days last week when Angie wasn't moving so much, but that's picked up again now. So I wasn't really stressing out because I still felt movement. It just was a little bit slower and not quite as frequent, but I wasn't worried, so yeah, I didn't do anything about it. Concerns? No, I'm just impatient. Would like this baby to come. You know that I'm going to be sitting here at 42 weeks, right? Like, still haven't gone in. Yeah, actually, it's not going to get to that. Most it'll get to is 41 and a half weeks. So I won't be doing a 42-week vlog, but I could be doing a 41. And what else do I miss? Sorry, again, I can't read. My eyes. That's another thing. My eyes have gone all funny. Oh yeah, another concern is we bought our pram ages ago, like 2 months, maybe more, and there was a part that was broken, like the zipper was broken, so we returned it, and they didn't give us a time frame as to when it would be back in, or the new one would be in. And I've been ringing up every week, and they don't really speak English. This is in Germany, so we bought it. So I've been tearing my hair out on the phone, because sign language you can work with in person. On the phone you're just like, fuck, I don't know what to say. Order. I've got a bit that's getting repaired. Yeah. So that's been painful, but I finally found out that it's going to be in next Wednesday, when I'm 38 weeks and 6 days. You know, not cutting it fine or anything, just take your time. I rang up, I'm like, I kind of need it. I'm having a baby in 2 weeks, so if you could get your shit together, that would be very much appreciated, because you've had it for long enough now. Like we gave it back the week after we bought it. It's not like we waited for months and then finally, took it back. We took it back a week after we bought it. So they've had it for, it will have been 2.5 months. Like, come on guys, figure it out. Anyway, I'm going to settle down now. So that's a concern. Best moment this week was when I thought I was in labour. That wasn't. And I'm looking forward to my mum coming in 4 hours or less now. And that's exciting. That's about it. But I received a question on YouTube from one of the viewers, my viewers, and she asked if there's anything embarrassing that happens to pregnant women. I.e. farting. I guess, yeah, there are embarrassing things in terms of the farting. It's not, I mean, it's not like I never farted before, so I still fart, but they smell, they're really bad now. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say this, but I was in IKEA weeks ago, and we were in the living area, and I dropped one, and it was revolting. My husband and I were just like, oh my god, cannot believe that just came out of me. We had to walk away, and there were other people walking through it, and I was just cracking up. So yeah, probably shouldn't have been, but it was quite amusing for me. I'm quite immature like that, so not so much frequency of farting, just the smell is full on. Burps, always burping, like, and I don't even realise I'm doing it now. It just comes out. We were at dinner the other night and just let one out at dinner, and my husband, his number one pet peeve is burping. Cannot handle it. Fine with farts. Fine with actually anybody else burping but me. So yeah, that comes out. Not super loud, but yeah, they're there. Another embarrassing thing, which I guess isn't embarrassing because it's in front of anyone else, it's just embarrassing to me. When you go to the bathroom and this is for me, I don't know about anyone else, I've kind of not spoken to anybody, and you go to wipe because you think you're done, sometimes you're not, and some more spurts out. The number of times I have peed on my hand while wiping is countless. So that's another really enjoyable pregnancy thing. Well, it's only been once I've been pregnant. Hopefully it's not an incontinence thing now. But yeah, so there's that. Another thing is swollen genitals. That whole area, because there's so much blood flow there, it's all very big, swollen. So, and I got to get changed for my OB at the last appointment. That was the first time the new one, the male one, has seen my bits. So I'm like, oh my god, it's not pretty. Don't look here and work there. But yeah, so that's another thing. What else? So peeing, burps, farts, swollen genitals, and the leaking boobs. My boobs haven't got that big. Yes, they were smaller, if you can even imagine. So I don't wear a bra to bed because I don't really need a bra to hold them up or together or anything. And because of the leaking colostrum from the nipples, sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and there's just like patches, which my husband doesn't care. He's like, oh, you're leaking? Oh, cool. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's a bit embarrassing for me. Anyway, so that's probably all I can think of that are the embarrassing things. The rest kind of go on and they're happening kind of behind the scenes. So yeah, but they're not embarrassing. They are what they are. So that's that. So I hope I've answered that question. And that's all. Just the belly shot now. So yeah, I'm kind of comparing each video to see if I've dropped. And I definitely noticed that last week's was bigger than the week before, the belly. Whether it was lower, I'm not so sure. Again, can't really see properly. So anyway, I'll show you the 37 week and 6 day belly. Let's just say 38, okay? All right. So there it is. 38. Yeah, let's give it to me. 38. From that side and from the front. I don't know if it's any lower. And then from my right. And then with the top on. So yeah. So that's all for this week. My mum will be here next week, but I'll send her out for a walk so that I can do the vlog. So I don't really want to do it in front of her. But yeah, hopefully there won't be one. Pray for me. Pray there won't be a next vlog. Yeah, alright. Thank you for joining. Bye.